Alright everyone, and welcome back to Season 8 of Formula Xbox. We're here today and for round 18 of the season, the Spanish Grand Prix, right down near the end of the calendar this season then. And yeah, we're getting right down into the close of this season now then. And yeah, we're coming here then to a track that I think is one of my favourites, I'd say, on this year's game. And we're coming here then really needing to, well, it's now or never really for us in the championship. I think it was something like 49 points going into this race, and yeah, when you consider the championship, well, you consider qualifying points as well. Yeah, there was a very strong chance that after this race that yeah, Melanie could be the champion. So yeah, I really had to sort of try and pull something out of the bag here then to try and well, stop him from wrapping it up today then. And yeah, as I say, this is one of my favourite tracks, and I do feel that the two races I have done here on this game so far haven't really truly reflected how much I enjoy this track. Like, just things went wrong in both those races, and I don't really feel that I sort of like fulfilled my real potential in either of those races. But as we come to line here now then, we set an 18.4 for pole position then, so finally, you know, getting some good qualifying points there. And well, it's our second pole of the season actually. We did get pole in Austria as well. Melanie second then, and my Midget in third. Only 11 people this week, unfortunately, quite a drop from previous weeks. But yeah, what with the disappointment that this game kind of been, it's not really a surprise to see numbers sort of dropping off towards the end of the season. As yeah, we're going to do one stop here. You can just about do that going to the hard tyres early on, and yeah, we'll just have to see if we can keep the lead then. We've got lights coming on now then, and away we go. And it is a pretty decent start from pole. We are going to just move across here then to cover the inside line, just to make sure that we are getting into the first corner in the lead, because yeah, quite a twisty track. You do want to have track position here if you can, and yeah, we've managed to maintain our lead then through the first few corners, which is obviously what I was aiming for. So yeah, a good start for us then. And we skipped to lap 7 now then. We're still in the lead, but we still had Melanie right on the back of us. We were building out a gap to those behind us though, but yeah, I was starting to say he's all over the back of me then. And yeah, one thing I was struggling with quite a bit was rear grip, and you can see here as well, he did seem to have a little bit less straight line speed than Melanie. He was closing on me quite a bit there down the straight. We did have a nice gap that he managed to close down there, but yeah, that did seem to be a bit of an issue for me during this first stint. But we were just about hanging on in the lead then, and we both pit then on lap 10 then for the one stop, as in we both come then just about getting it slowed down. But yeah, as you may have seen there, we are actually going to be doing a slight front wing change here then, just taking a bit off the front wing there, just to help with the balance, as we do just about get released in front of Melanie then. It's very close there between the two pit crews, but yeah, as I was saying, took a little bit of front wing off there just to make the back end a little bit more stable, and also maybe to just give us that little bit extra straight line speed that we may be lacking, that we may well need here then, if we're going to be defending this lead for the rest of the race. As yeah, Kagez was the only one who stayed out, and yeah, he seemed pitted after that. And you can see a few laps later then, Melanie sending the fastest lap, but really not closing in as much as he was down the straight there. Managed to hang on quite comfortably. But as we head on to lap 17 now then, we make a slight lock up there into turn 6 or 7 there. And yeah, what with this being quite a sort of fast flowing track, you know, all the corners sort of like join on to the next ones quite often. Like, you get one corner wrong, it does sort of hurt you for a few corners after that, and we were quite lucky there actually that we didn't sort of have Melanie trying to pass us there down that back straight. And yeah, we did, well, he didn't seem to be able to outbrake us down into that left-hander of turn 10. And yeah, he is still very close behind us though, so it is like I was saying, you know, you do make one mistake here and it does sort of hurt you for quite a while afterwards. But yeah, you can see once again just not gaining down the straight. I did make sure to overfuel so that I could run rich down the pit straight on every lap, so that probably did play a part, as we skipped lap 28 then, and you can see there just seems like an innocuous like bump over the curbs there. It wasn't even like a cut going into the that twisty section near the end, but it did really hurt our line going into that far chicane there. And yeah, this is probably one of the best runs he had there down the pit straight. We did have to defend that time just in case, but yeah, once again he wasn't able to close up to the back of us end. He did try and outbrake us there, but really hard to outbrake into turn 1. And yeah, we managed to keep the lead. And yeah, I'm very sorry that there weren't many highlights from this one, because it was a very tense race, but like it is sort of hard when you're like in the lead for 33 laps to try and like cut it down into highlights, because really you're just making sure that you stay in front, and like it's sort of hard to like put into a video like this like just how tense the race was. But I can tell you the gap was never more than a second, and Melanie put the pressure on me all race. But we're going to come around the final corner now, then we take the checkered flag and win the Spanish Grand Prix. So yeah, finally back to winning ways in Formula Xbox. It has been a while since our last win back in Hungary, I think it was. So yeah, and a crucial time as well to get that win as well then, and the pole position as well, to cut down some of that lead that Melanie has. And yeah, you can see we were comfortably ahead of everyone else in this race, and 32 seconds back to my midget then in third, Kagan in fourth, and Bolton in fifth position there. And yeah, everyone else was lapped then. Only 8 finishes, unfortunately. As I say, it was quite a low turnout this week. In the championship then, a big lead still for Melanie, but yeah, we've managed to hopefully I've been able to edit out hit my mic then, but yeah, still a big lead for him then, but we managed to at least delay his championship for another race then. So yeah, hope you enjoy this one. Leave a like if you did, and I shall see you for the penultimate round of the season and the Canadian Grand Prix in the next Formula Xbox race. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.